Welcome to Psychic. I'm your host, Amin. And today we have a pretty exciting and little different show than what we are doing for years together. We did off and on when we find someone totally different and unique and useful for the people. So we bring those information. And today we have a very exciting guest from India. He is visiting here, and luckily he is going to be here in California, Southern California, for next 1 week. And this show is about healing. As you know, there is an astrology and tarot card and all those things are there simultaneously in a new age. The old wisdom is coming back. And in that old wisdom, where people are more interested in past life also, and there is a lot of people who believe on that, and somehow there is a consensus coming on that there is a past life or reincarnation on that. Though I was always a skeptic about the reincarnation, as I say that each time you are going to born, you are still going to learn how to sit, how to walk, how to eat, and how to speak. So I don't know the past life, how it affect you, but it is definitely affect you because we born with certain perception, and that in my practice of astrology, I found it, and finally, to me, I decoded it, that what perception people have, and we grew up with those perception all our life, the same event, same situation. Some people see in a different way, and some people see in totally different way. I mean, somebody comes and help, and somebody asking you money that I'm hungry, and you give $1. Some people will see that, and they will say, well, this is a nice person, and he is helping it. Some people have their own different perception, and they will come, why you are giving money to them? They don't want to work, So my point is that is the way we grew up. How we grew up. Is it the connection of a past life, or it is what the nature give us and we grew up? And that is what the difference is, because I always tell with my client that when I'm saying something, that if you don't understand something, ask me. Why? Because when I'm saying something to you, I'm saying with my experience, with my knowledge, and my state of mind at that particular time. When you are listening to me, you are listening with your knowledge, with your experience, and with your state of mind. So there is a lot of chances, and it happens every day, that when we talk something, you immediately relate with you or relate with somebody, and we don't go there. So today, the one thing which is very popular, and actually I have seen a result very much while I was teaching in Massachusetts and New Hampshire in between 97 onward, there I found it a lot of healer. Now, I did not know very many healer until that time, and I was not in it. I do astrology and relationship counseling, so I do that. And I was not in it. But there I meet people and I learn and I find out there is a big healing group. And people told me, with my curiosity and knowledge, when I talked to them, they said, well, healing is help them in case of loss of somebody loved one, in case of even financial crisis, even in case of so many tragedies. The healing does, and one friend of mine, she was really very much, she only did healing. So today we have a very distinguished guest, means you may be, and I'm very much honored that I have him here, and he is just visiting it. He does mantra healing. Now, as you know, that in all religion, keep that in mind, all religious activity and all other activity, the rituals are there. People do mantra, means people do slogans, people chant, and people do that, and chanting help very much. So today my guest is, because he has so many title and honor in India, that I have to read, because I myself cannot read the complete thing. And his titles are Bhagwan Samartha Sadguru Sri Pada. What I would say, that I will say that Vishwanath Swamiji, to make it sure. Now all these titles are, those who are aware of Indian culture, and even here means not as much, but people who are honored, who are respected, you know, people don't call their name. In India especially, and that part of eastern city, people don't call people with their first name. Here it is very common. You call President Ronald Reagan, or you can Ron, or you can George. But there people don't do that. It means when they respect somebody, they give the honor. So what I will call is to Vishwanath, and I'm going to introduce you to Swamiji. Welcome to our show, Psychic.
God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you very much for coming here. You know, it is really honor for us to have you here in this show, and I'm very much interested because this is something new for me too. Means when you said he chanting a mantra healing. Now one thing I would like you, but how you got involved in that, and how you thought that this is kind of an healing you can do and it effect very well.
Yeah, when I became the saint in 1990, I got an experience. Then I became a saint. And in the process, some people is come to me with the different elements to get rid of different elements. I helped them. When I'm touching them and I'm telling the particular element will be cured, it is curing. And I observed it. And they also come back and told me they get rid of particular things. Then I got an interest in that.
Okay, so when you become, so in fact when you become saint, then things become coming to you, and you start practicing, and you saw. I think there is a telephone number you can call and ask the question, because I'm asking some more question, and if somebody want for their own reading, I will try to give one or two, whatever I can, I will answer your question too. So one thing, let me ask you, in 1990, for last almost 14 years, you know, so when you heal people, so how you do? You do in groups, or you do individually, or particular thing, how you do that?
So generally we do individual counseling.
Individual counseling.
Individual counseling. When we do the group, also sometimes we do, but it is a group prayer, and it's not much effective that much.
Oh, so group prayer is not that much effective, means is effect, but it doesn't affect as much as you do individual counseling.
Yes, exactly.
Individual counseling. So the individual counseling is like, if I come to you and ask you that I need healing, what I have to tell you for what I need healing?
Yeah, actually what is your actual problem, health problem, whatever problem you are having, and you must tell me this is my health problem. Then I will do my meditation in few minutes. I will get a solution for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And which mantra, if I pray for you, and that which mantra vibration works for you, I came to know. And through my meditation capacity, then I will start to do that mantra, and wherever that element is there, that health problem, sometimes I give the touch healing, and sometimes I don't need to give the touch healing. I will give the Havan Yash, which I brought from India, and I will put all the energy in that, and I will give it to you. I will request you to use a particular days in a particular timings. And the same time, if it is possible, if your pronunciation is good, I will request you to chant some mantra also.
Oh, okay. So chanting the mantra in a correct pronunciation
Session is very, very
important.
Very,
Oh,
very
okay.
important. Very, very important.
But it is really difficult when you are chanting a mantra of Sanskrit or Hindi, and the people who born here and speak English,
That's why what we do, we give a CD, a
Uh-huh.
particular mantra.
Oh, okay.
We ask them to listen the mantra. By listening also, whatever
Right.
the vibration will be created, sound vibration,
Oh,
it
okay.
will be absorbed by your human body, and all your cells will be absorbed by this energy, and it will affect directly. That sound vibration will be converted to the electromagnetic waves. That waves will affect directly your human organs. It will receive that energy, and it will be helpful to you. That's why we ask the people, and if they cannot pronounce, they can listen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So they cannot pronounce, so they can listen, but they try to pronounce.
Yes.
Now, mainly this healing is coming on if they have some medical problem or also emotional or something problem too.
Yeah, this is mainly for medical problem and emotional also. And but it will be more effective in the healthcare.
In the healthcare, it is more effective. Means like if my kidney is not working well, okay, then I can, you have a mantra for
Yeah,
that
definitely
and
we
you can
give
do that.
mantra. But again, depends how serious you are.
Uh-huh.
I mean, suppose you are in the last leg of your medical treatment, and maybe our healing won't works that much effectively.
So you will exactly see and tell people that whether it can be healed or it cannot be healed.
Yeah,
Well, that
exactly.
is good.
Yes.
Means that is good. So it is not that anybody is coming up and you are doing it. So you first check it
Yes.
with your own wisdom and see that this person can be healed or not.
Yes.
If that person can be healed, then you will do. If you cannot, then you will tell them that. Well, that is a very fair kind of a deal,
Yeah.
I will believe. Now, let me tell you folks that the interesting thing is that Swamiji has, among the first people, actually, he is the first person who delivered the speech. He was invited by the American Medical Association in New Jersey, and he delivered the speech on the mantra healing. Well, of course, if AMA has done it so that there are doctors who are looking for, and I believe that there is a lot of medical practitioners, they believe on that and they do that too, because that is because my own doctor, whom I love very much, whom nobody think that he's a good doctor, but he is always very good doctor for me, and he is so easy and he is so careless, and he just see and he just talk, and his clients are patients for last 25 years. They don't want to go to anywhere. They don't want to go. Even some of them, he reduced the price because they lost their job. They don't have any insurance. So he said, well, okay. They said, well, nobody can heal us. Means that is a personal equation. My belief is that is a belief and the energy among the people which they do. Okay. Let me have a call. I have a call. So, and let's see that. Hello? Oh, okay. Something has dropped. Okay, leave it. So what we will see, okay, the second thing is here while you are doing it, so any kind of a disease, you can believe that work out and helped or cured, whatever it is, through the mantra healing?
Yeah, we done one thing in New Jersey.
Okay.
And his name is Dr. Goldenberg.
Dr. Goldenberg, okay.
He's a MD himself. And he is having a 1 centimeter length of the bone piece is increased in L3 in the spinal cord.
Oh, okay.
And he is himself a doctor, and he want to go for an operation. Those days, through a common friend, I met him.
Oh, okay.
And I told him, don't go for an operation. It is possible to cure. Then he's not believed. He says, no, it's highly impossible. I am myself a doctor. How is possible?
Right.
Then I said, you give me an opportunity to heal you. Then he convinced. And I have given a touch healing. for 13 days. And I given this vibhuti to him, Yash. And I told him it will be cured. You use it for 2 months. Then I will come back from India and I will join with you.
Oh, okay.
Then I gone back to India. Actually, I want to come back in 2 months. Somehow it is delayed my program. In 3rd month, still he is having some pain. Then he says it may not be cured. That's why I want to go for an operation. He thought himself. And he is gone for MRI scan to fix the location for the operation. But surprisingly, and there is the piece is disappeared. And he is having a first MRI with bone piece, expanded bone piece. As a second MRI, disappeared bone piece. And but little bit pain is there. Then I come back. He come back to me. And he told me this has happened. I'm very surprised. I said, I'm also surprised because it's even though distant healing I have done.
It was distance healing, that you were in India and he was in New Jersey, and you did the healing.
Yes.
Well, distance healing to me is a surprise if it
and
was.
he only arranged my program to AMA. Because he is himself a doctor, and it is a proof is in his hand.
Right, yeah, I have seen in your flyer, yeah, he's right, he is written, yes.
Yeah, this is.
Yeah, it is David A. Goldenberg, MD, Warren, New Jersey. Yeah, Swamiji in the eyes of devotees in abroad. So he is the one.
He's the first man.
Okay, he was the first man when you visited here. You are coming here for last how long? How many years?
Almost 4 years.
You are coming, visiting here for 4 years. So when you come, what exactly you do? You do.
So generally, I have some people. They will arrange some programs. I give the lectures, and I conduct the healing workshops.
Okay.
I teach the people how to heal themselves, how to heal others also.
Oh, okay. So you are basically visiting what your devotees are. They invite you, and you are teaching and training new people.
Yes.
Who can do exactly the same thing what you are doing.
Yeah.
Well, that is a very good thing. It is definitely.
There is one more thing, a very good thing, and everybody can know their own energies. So like a TV,
Right.
If you put your hand in some distance in front of the TV screen, you feel the vibration.
Right.
Like that human body, also the micro body always send the energy outside. Then if you know how to gauge the energy, and wherever the energy loss is there, some problem is there in the human body.
Right.
And then when you want to do the practice, if you do the practice this, some days after you will become a healer. You know where the losses is there. Once you know which area the loss is there, there is some problem. Once you know the problem, and you can see the way out how to heal. There is another process, the cosmic energy downloading.
Right.
You can visualize the cosmic energy with your own eyes. You can grab the energy, and you can use for the healing to others. This I teach us whenever I conduct the healing workshops.
Well, that one thing for sure, that in energy, because this is what in my research and practice, and because I'm always open to see things and learn about things, and if you really have, so you can adapt things. I have seen it because I have seen the chanting in Southeast Asia, in Far East, with these Buddhist people and this group of people I have seen, they do the chanting, and it really energizes you.
Yeah.
Means sometime when I go there in Hare Krishna temple, and they are doing it, I feel like dancing, because the energy is so much.
Yeah, whichever religion it is.
Yeah.
The pronunciation is very important.
Exactly.
Whether you pronounce Bible, you pronounce Quran, you pronounce the spiritual mantras from Indian spiritual mantras.
Right.
The pronunciation is very, very important. And if you pronounce properly in a group, and you can create unbelievable energy, sound energy. Ultimately, it will be converted to the electromagnetic waves, and it will purify entire the area. And not only purifying the area, it will affect the humans also.
Right.
In positive way.
Well, that one thing in my practice I have seen that if you are down and depressed, somehow means I make that joke that you always then hit and get comfortable with the depressed people. If you are happy, you don't want to go towards sad people. So the energy is my belief is that energy exactly make not only to live us alive, because we need certain energy so the blood circulate and our system work, but also the energy create the emotions too, and these emotions actually make us to do things. Means if we are sad, we cannot dance.
Yes.
That for sure,
Yeah.
So even the sad people, when they go in a kind of a temple or some place, where people are chanting, their sadness is gone because of the other energy around them.
The
Is that
positive
right?
energy which is moving there,
Ha-ha.
and definitely it will affect you in positive way.
Mhm.
And you also get some interest to join together with all the group. And if say 10 people is praying there in your house, suppose some sad incident is there in the house, your health is not good, you see the group prayers will be conducted. And if the group people comes to you and do the group prayer, definitely the positive energy will be created. Once the positive energy created, the negative energy will be removed from there.
Removed from there. Yeah, the positive energy take over and the
Yes.
negative energy will move. Exactly. This is what I tell people to with my clients also, and I can right away say that people have a negative energy and people have a positive energy. It doesn't mean they are negative or positive, but that is how we create that energy, And once we have, the best thing is to move to the positive group of people or the positive circle, and that circle really give you and help you to remove your negative thing.
Yeah, definitely.
So that is what exactly this healing is.
Yes, yes.
That is the way.
Whichever healing you go in this world,
Uh-huh.
all the healings works with the energies.
Energy, right.
Okay, energy is controlled by the human again. So one energy is as it is the existing energy. The second is creative energy. Creative energy always depends on the thoughts. Okay, if you I thought about you positively.
Uh-huh.
Of course, I am thinking about you to cure something, and I am seriously thinking and doing something. That energy will works for you in positively.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and you see, if I thought in a different way about you and doing something,
Right.
definitely I will create a negative energy.
Right.
And then this is a creative energy.
Uh-huh.
The existing energy which is existing in the entire universe, that is always there. There is a two ways again.
Okay, the one thing I would say that the people means like, and what do you think? There are people, they want to do something. They are writer, create means, and they are doing or create music and all those things. Now these people, and they cannot focus and do that. What do you think? It is a medical situation, or it is emotional situation, or chanting or mantra healing? What you call is help them.
Yeah, what I feel, definitely they have some imbalances.
Okay.
And either emotionally or concentration wise,
Okay.
health wise. And definitely if they listen these mantras or they listen something, they follow this kind of system, and they can focus more, and they can concentrate more, and they definitely develop their positive waves also, positive energy also.
Right, right.
It will be useful for everybody.
Okay, so let me conclude this with talk with you because it is very interesting for me, and surprisingly I met him just now because our common friend Cliff Smith, who exactly is very much in an Indian philosophy and religion and everything. And he actually asked me that, well, Swamiji is here, would you like to meet? I said, yes, why not? So that is how we met, and we are here. So you are going to be here and going to do some lectures and some healings.
Yeah.
and also what you said, your training. Huh? So people can just come and meet you, means in
Definitely.
these lectures or anything, or they can come. Okay. So, well, on this show, what you could do is, if anyone of you interested, you can contact this number for information and give us a call, which is 310-815-8531, or put it aminf@juno.com if you want to know anything more. This is the first show in last 9 years I'm having where I did not give any reading over there on telephone, and sorry for that, basically, because I really wanted this message of Swamiji out. Okay, so give us a call and or give us a email and make your suggestions or Swamiji's plan over here where he is lecturing and all those things, so we can help you. So hope to see you next time, and we'll be doing that. So Shuk, thank you very much for coming. It is really honor for me to introduce you and to talk to you here.
And thank you
I
very
hope
much. And God bless you, and God bless your viewers also.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So we will be talking to